So do you also use Instamojo to sell your products online? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello all, welcome back to Pabbly, and in this video we are going to understand how to log new customer orders from Instamojo to Google Sheets. So like you, I also use Instamojo to sell my products online. And now what I want is that as soon as a new payment is received via Instamojo, I want to add the order details received via Instamojo in my Google Sheets. So to do this, we are simply going to create a connection between Instamojo and Google Sheets, and we are going to create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language using an amazing automation software which is Pabbly Connect. So if you also want to create this amazing automation for your own business, then for that you have to come with me towards my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. So let's begin and create a connection between Instamojo and Google Sheets. So to do this, I'm going to open a new tab and search for the landing page of Pabbly Connect by typing pabbly.com/connect in my browser. Now it is opening the landing page of Pabbly Connect, and Pabbly Connect is the tool using which we are going to create a connection between Instamojo and Google Sheets. But before we move on further and create this connection, I'll just show you something really helpful. This is the Pabbly community where automation users, business owners and marketers connect. Pabbly community is a space where users share their ideas, workflow tips, doubts and solutions. So if you are stuck at any step, the community is a great resource for guidance. And if you also want to join this amazing community, the link is given in the description box below. Make sure to check it out. Alright, let's head back towards the landing page of Pabbly Connect, and without wasting any more time, let's create this connection. For that, over here we have two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you can simply click on this sign up for free and you're going to get 100 of hours free every month to explore the application. But over here I am an existing user, so I'm simply going to click on this button which says sign in, and once I'm going to click on this sign in, it is opening all Pabbly apps, and over you're going to see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video we are going to use Pabbly Connect because we are connecting different applications. So I'm simply going to click on this button which says access now in order to access Pabbly Connect, and once we click on this access now, it is going to open the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. And to create this automation, we have to click on this button which says create workflow, and now it is asking me to select the workflow builder, the new one or the classic one. So the new workflow builder is faster, flexible and ideal for those who want a modern interface, while the classic one on the other hand is stable, has a familiar approach and ideal for those who want a tried and tested setup. So you can use any one from this. I'm going to use this new one, so I'm going to go towards the select of the new one. Now let's enter the workflow name. So I'm going to enter the workflow name as log new customer orders from Instamojo to Google Sheets. Now for the folder, I'm going to select it as automations. So on my dashboard you can see multiple folders which I have already created, in which I save my workflows. And if you also want to create a new folder, you can simply go towards this create new folder button and create your own. I have already created many, so I'm going to save my workflow in one of these only and click on this button which says create. And once we click on this create, it is going to open the most important window of our automation, which is our workflow window. So this is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. Trigger and actions are the two main principles on which our workflow is going to run. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So by this you can understand that the trigger starts the process and the actions are results towards the same. So to get started, we simply have to click on this button which says add trigger, and now for the trigger application we have to select it as Instamojo. So I'm going to search for Instamojo and select Instamojo V2 over here, and now for the trigger event we have to select it as new sale and click on this connect. Once we click on this connect, it is giving me a webhook URL using which we're going to create a connection between Instamojo and Pabbly Connect. So what we have to do is we simply have to copy this webhook URL and open our Instamojo account, and from the left hand of the side we have to go towards the smart pages, and over here you first have to select for which you want to create this automation. You have to select the page. So I want to create this automation for this page which is herbal face mask. So what I have to do is I have to simply go towards this three dots and then towards this edit page, and once we come to edit page, from the left hand of the side we have to go towards this page settings and then towards webhook, and what we have to do is we simply have to switch on this toggle button. It is saying enter the webhook URL, so we simply simply have to paste the Weber QRL. For the information to be sent, we have to select it as successful payments and click on this save and update, and then yes, save and update. And with this, we have successfully updated this page, and with this, we have also successfully created a connection between Instamojo and Pabbly Connect. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to simply do the test submission because it is saying waiting for webhook response. So I'm going to purchase this herbal face mask. For that, I'm just going to go towards this three dots and then towards this view page. Now I'm going to do the test submission and purchase this herbal face mask. I'm going to go towards this pay now and enter my details. Let's say for the first name, I'm going to keep it as smart, last name as user. For the email ID, I'm going to use it as smart@pabblytudes.com. For the phone number, I'm going to keep it as this, and then we're going to click on this add delivery information, and I'm going to enter my address and click on this proceed to pay. Once I'm going to click on this proceed to pay, over here it is asking me to select the payment method. Alright, let's select the payment method as UPI, and now I'm going to enter my UPI ID. And after entering this UPI ID, I'm going to click on this continue to pay. And now it is saying waiting for payment confirmation. So I'm just going to simply confirm this payment first. And with this, we have successfully confirmed the payment, and it is saying thank you, your order has been placed. And yes, it is saying thank you for the order. This is the payment ID and the rest of the details. So with this, we have successfully completed this purchase of herbal face mask. Alright, now I'm just going to open my workflow, and over you're going to see that Pabbly has also captured the response for the same. You're going to see all the details, be it the amount, the purpose, which is herbal face mask. You're going to see the address of the customer. Also, you're going to see the last name, first name, email, and the phone number of the customer. Now I'm going to add these details in my Google Sheets. For that, I'm just going to click on this add new action step, and now for the action application, I'm going to select it as Sheets, which is Google Sheets. Now for the action event, I'm going to select it as add new row and click on this connect. Now in order to create a connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect, we have received two options: add a new connection or select an existing connection. So if you have already created this connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect, you can go towards this select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me. Click on add a new connection, and now we have to click on this blue button which says sign in with Google. And once we click on this sign in with Google, Pabbly is asking me to select the Gmail account with the help of which I want to create this connection. Alright, I'm just going to simply select my Gmail account. And after selecting this Gmail account, Pabbly is asking me for some permissions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to simply click on this button which says allow and give Pabbly all the permissions it is asking for. You also have to click on this allow because no need to worry, your data is safe with us. And with this, we have successfully connected our Google Sheets account with Pabbly Connect. Now it is asking me to select the spreadsheet and the sheet. So as you can see, the name of my spreadsheet is payment tracking and the name of sheet is sheet 1. So let's select the same payment tracking as the spreadsheet and for the sheet as sheet 1. Now it is asking me for the ID. So yes, we have received this ID in the response of our previous step. So let's simply enter the ID, but we are not going to enter it manually by typing it like this, but instead we're going to map it. So you must be wondering what is mapping. So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step. And when we insert the data from the previous step, automatically our data becomes dynamic and change with every new response received. So one by one, I'm going to map all the details over here. Now for the address, first I'm just going to map the area, then put a comma, then I'm just going to map the city, put a comma, then I'm going to map the state which is Madhya Pradesh. And now we're going to move on further. I'm just going to map this pin code, move on further and the rest of the details which is quantity and amount. So yes, you're going to see that with this we have successfully mapped all the details. And after mapping all of these details, we have to click on this button which says save and send test request. And once we click on this save and send test request, we have received the positive response that we have successfully added these details in our Google Sheets. And yes, you're going to see that these details have been successfully added in our Google Sheets. And with this, we have successfully completed our workflow. And now whenever we're going to receive a new sale from Instamojo, automatically the details will be added in our Google Sheets. All of this is going to happen in backend. We don't have to come back in again to our workflow to click on save and send test request. Automatically, whenever you receive a new payment for this herbal face mask, the details of the same will be added right over here in your Google Sheets. But this automation will only run for a particular smart page, which is herbal face mask, because we added the webhook URL in this page. We don't have to come back in again to our workflow and click on save and send test request. So yes, now go try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect. And while trying, if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video, and see you in the next video with many more automation tips, everyone. Thank you for watching. So not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can connect many more applications. And now if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this URL. And now go try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect.